What are you doing out there, Jackson?
Getting this lure for my dad and trying to catch fish with the tag.
Yep, the lure got broken off the other day. That's one of our homemade ones, and it was doing a good job of catching a fish, so we wanted it back.
I caught 7 with it before I lost it.
Yep.
Very, very cold.
I believe it.
Okay. We fished a few different ways this week. The first couple of days we were fishing
With just hooks.
mostly with just hooks, either hook and grasshopper. That worked okay. We used hot dogs. We used some sausage. We used marshmallows. A little bit of everything, huh?
Pretty much.
But there was one way that I think was kind of a game changer for us.
Yes, definitely. That's when I started catching lots of fish.
Yeah, definitely made it so we could catch a lot more fish. So Lincoln, what did we do?
We made our own homemade lures.
Yep. Should we show them how to make one?
Let's do it.
Okay. Do you boys want to help?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
sure. All right. So we've got some beads. These are just small little beads that the kids use for making bracelets. They enjoy doing that. So just to give you a frame of reference on size, there's Reagan coming out. They're pretty small. Let's see. There's one kind of compared to my pinky. So you can see it's not very big. It's probably, I don't know, 3/16 of an inch, a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch, but not 1/4 of an inch. Yeah. Anyways.
Pretty small.
Yeah, so what we do, well, and I'll tell you, when I was a kid, we always used the wedding ring spinners. And looking on Amazon, the ones that we used to get when I was a kid, they cost about $10.50 each. So each lure cost about $10.50. This is a much cheaper way to go. We already have the beads, of course, but even beads aren't super expensive. They're
For one box, it's pretty much the same amount for just one of those hooks.
like $10 for this big box of beads.
Yeah, around.
Yeah, and you could make a ton out of those. So, and then this little packet of hooks that comes with the little leader tied on already. That whole packet of 6 is about $1.25 or something like that. So really cheap and affordable. So all we do is take the bead. You pick the color that you want. Is this the color? What color did you want?
They buy at a certain color, mostly like around a purplish kind of color. Here, let me see it.
When I was a kid, we had the most luck with either orange or red when we were fishing for brook trout
Oh, this
or rainbow
color
trout.
right here.
When we were camping, yeah, that kind of purplish color was even more successful than the red one that I made. So, anyways, let's do that color.
How many beads? 4 since they're pretty big.
Dad, you want me to show you the beads? Like, show them?
No,
We
you
already
can come
did.
sit down for the video and help. Alright, so all we're going to do for this part is slide the bead right over top. We pinch the little loop part. You probably can't see that. We're going to pinch that part together. And
Put the beads on.
yeah, you boys can make one next to me if you want. Why don't you grab a hook if you want to, and you can make one for yourselves.
Here's the same color right here.
I want to go. Where's the hooks? Where's the hooks?
Right
Dad,
there.
are these
You can
hooks?
each make one.
Are these the hooks, Dad?
No, these ones right here.
Ouch!
Okay, is there one for Harrison? If not, I'll get you another one.
We could get these
Harrison,
ones.
go get one of the ones off the table from Grandpa.
I'm gonna get.
Mom, Dada.
So there's the first one on. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna string 5 of those on and see if I like the length of it.
Dad. So you pinch it, Dad?
Yep, pinch it together up here.
I think I'm gonna try the rainbow kind of color.
Pinch this top part and then you can slide a bead over.
Oh.
And sometimes the bead gets caught on the knot that's right here, if it won't go over that knot, I did have to snip that and tie a new loop on a few.
Those were with smaller beads though,
Yeah, we
so
had
it
some
should
smaller beads.
should go on.
So Dad, I
Color am I
snapped
using,
it.
Lincoln? Where
They should have been right there. Who took it?
they get snitched, so apparently. Which ones were they?
These ones.
Can I use a different color, Dad?
You can use whatever color you want.
I want to use this type of red color.
Yeah, that would be a good color.
You using that red?
Yes, I am.
I'm using pinkish red. One.
Dad, I'm pushing it, but it's not going in.
Okay. Want me to help you in a
You can
minute?
keep trying.
Or just get help from Dad.
Want me to help you? That's 5 beads. I think I want to do one more bead just to get the length that I want out of that. So I'm gonna do 6.
This is the hook that you're going to use.
Man,
Can you see it?
can't get it
Can
on.
you see it?
Yep.
I don't see it.
All right. So now for the spinner. When I was a kid, we actually bought some kits to make these that came with spinners, and that worked really well for us. We actually used one of those while we were out camping this weekend too.
But the homemade ones worked better, and we used soda can lids.
Yeah, it's true. The homemade ones did work better for the most part. So we'll show you. Do you still have those pliers?
Why do you need pliers?
Show
for
you what
that?
we did for the spinner while we were camping. We've got a soda can,
And those
and
pictures.
all I'm gonna do is reach in and grab the mouth part, the part that pushes down. That makes a really nice spinner, actually.
The part where that you like twist it to break it off doesn't really work as well as the
Yeah, the
like,
tab.
Mom,
We did try one with the pop tab. I'll show you that one here in a minute, but that one just didn't work as well. As it didn't spin very well, but this mouthpiece did spin a lot better. So, okay, so now that I've got that out to where it's grabbable, I'm just going to use some needle nose pliers and,
just pull them out.
yeah, rip that off. So,
Make it nice
this
and
is
flat.
super light as far as a spinner goes. So now I've got that popped off.
Oh yeah, and that if you just put a hole in it, if you put it on a string, it's like kind of like a shiny thing on the like the fish
It
thing.
attracts the fish.
Dad,
Huh?
can you help me now?
I will in a minute, sweetheart. Okay. So now I'm going to take the pointy end of that knife
And
and I'm going to put it on a block of wood and up near, if I'm holding the tab vertically, so long ways it's vertical, I'm just going to put the hole right here toward the top, and I'm going to just twist it in like that up against this wood block.
that's what
So-
I was. And then that's the hole for the thing.
Yeah, and that's what the string is going to go through, huh?
But it's gonna.
Okay, now I've got it dimpled most of the way through. Well, it is through, so now I'm going to flip it to the other side and do the same thing again, just so it's kind of a smoother hole and hopefully isn't going to cut my line. I don't want to leave a bunch of sharp edges if I can avoid it. So there's a little bit of a sharp edge there, so I just trimmed it off. Okay, now you can see the hole through that. I am going to give it a little bit of a bend, because most of your spinners have a little bit of a bend to kind of catch the water. So I'm not bending it much. I think you can see that. It's just bent a little bit. So the bowl part of it, that's going to go down, and the
Put
part
the-
that's raised is going to go up.
And you're gonna put that right there.
Yeah,
don't
and
think
just
that
like
works.
the beads, I'm going to take the hole and just slip it right over.
Just
Cool.
Just push it hard down.
Can't
Okay.
get the beads on.
And there is our spinner. And here, watch out, I can't see. So
Got one on before.
you could add some other things, like if you wanted to add some feathers or something like that, you probably could, just to make it a little more frilly, like a fly or something. But it worked great. How many fish do you think we caught off of this?
I think I caught like maybe around 15,
Yeah,
and like half and half were tags and half were.
with the tags, but mostly with this lure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me show you another one that we did make at camp that didn't catch as many fish. So
So it's still caught
yeah,
some
it
fish.
still caught, I don't know, probably just one or two. It didn't catch very many. Let me get this unhooked here.
As you can tell, it has those holes.
Yeah, so this one we just were experimenting. That one has the pop tab that opens your pop can, and it's yellow. I don't know. The yellow I don't think was quite as enticing for them either, but the tab didn't spin very well, so it just wasn't as attractive to the fish. So anyways, but that's another finished one. You've got the hook, your beads, the spinner, and then at the other end I did do a split shot weight just to kind of keep it a little lower. Nice, Reagan, that's looking good. And then a little swivel. So
One more?
anyways.
One more, Dad?
All right, let's
Yeah,
show
I got-
Reagan's.
Look, I got some beads that are like rainbow colored.
Ooh, there's Reagan's. So Reagan's making that one. Do you wanna come over and see the camera? Yep, she's doing a nice job, huh, sweet girl? Yep.
I'm using the rainbow colored beads kind of.
Oh, that's a fun idea. Okay, show it up close so people can see it.
This is like a rainbow colored beads. Like they're all the same bead, but they change colors as they spin.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. That might be attractive to a fish. Yeah.
Want to get close?
Oh, how about you, Jackson? You did a kind of a pinkish red. Grant, what's yours look like so far?
Just like this.
Just like Lincoln's, same color beads?
No, I don't think so.
His is more like green.
Do we have another
Oh,
pop
okay.
thing or whatever?
Yeah, we'll have to save some up. I have one more.
Yeah.
I'll use it for mine because I finished first.
All right, there's here. Slide
Two
over so
smaller
Grant can show
hands.
his. Grant needs to put some more beads on his, but coming along.
Me too.
Yep, Harrison too. Hold it up a little
Here's,
higher,
Grant,
Harrison.
use this.
Here, let's see.
I got
see.
5 of my beads on here out of my 6.
Right up there.
That.
Oh, Harrison's doing some different colors, like a pink and then a silver. That might be really good. Okay, anyways, so there's our finished product. Now I'll probably take a chunk of cardboard and make a slit, stick the hook in it, and then wrap this around the top edge of the cardboard. And then I'll have a safe way to store these so that they aren't going to stab anybody.
They hurt a lot, trust me.
Not gonna stab
Someone accidentally hooked me when I was fishing.
Yeah, he
This
got
time.
he got hooked by one of his littler cousins on accident. Oh, pretty, Reagan.
I got hooked on my finger, but I could unhook it and it wasn't bleeding.
Where was it, Lincoln?
All right,
See those 2 holes?
let's pull another.
It went through both, like.
Both ends.
Dad, what are you
So it
gonna
went like
do
this?
mine?
Okay, Lincoln, do you want to explain what the little tags are for?
So the person that was like helping, or like one of the people that help over there,
They can't
at the
post.
Yeah, the camp post, told us that if you catch some with tags, you can turn some in for like a drawing for a prize or something, and some are just automatic rewards for like $50. He has ones with 50s.
Yeah. So it's sponsored by the Idaho Fish and Game. So it's the little tags have the phone number to Idaho Fish and Game and then a website. So it's www.tag.idaho.gov. And then some of them, like this one, says $50 reward. So that's what these 3 are. It's kind of fun. So that's $150 that we got by catching fish, huh, Lincoln?
Yeah.
Lincoln caught most of the ones that had tags. The rest of us weren't quite so lucky. We just got untagged fish. I got one of the $50 ones.
And I pretty much.
Pays for my fishing license, so that's
He got
cool.
yeah.
And then the rest of these other ones, so there's 9 of these. They don't have a prize associated with them, but they have a basically a serial number that's on them. So you what we did is we went to the website and then put the serial number in. It asked us some questions like, what type of fish was this on?
When you catch it, how
When-
many tags it had, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it asked if we kept the fish or released it. Most of these we actually released just because,
We only hooked it a little bit.
yeah, some of them were kind of smaller and we just wanted to release them and let them grow a little bigger, I guess. And we don't eat a ton of fish, so
We keep most of the ones that like swallow it really bad that we can't really like put them back in or else they'll just die. So we keep those ones.
yeah,
And the big ones that we can eat.
and the big ones that we want to eat, yeah. But since we don't eat a ton, we try not to keep a ton of them either. So we're told that there might be like a drawing at the end of the year and maybe there'd be a prize for these. I don't know if that's true or not, but anyways, for the $50 ones, we have to return those to
A certain place.
return those to Fish and Game, and then they'll mail us a check, I guess.
There's Harrison over there.